The answer is absolutely right, and I just ask you, when was the last time you actually booked a family holiday through a travel company such as Thomas Cook or TUI?
A high street travel agent.
Well, exactly.
Surprised as the rest of us that there were 500 to 600 high street Thomas Cook stores. I never knew these things
Well, that
existed
was actually
anymore.
that was part of the problem, because they had huge cost base. And associated with that obviously was a level of debt which personally I thought was far too high for a business, for a travel business. And logically, if one looks historically, the travel business should actually be a perfect business, because you're taking money up front from your customers and then you're paying on a delayed basis the hotels and the other service providers. So the cash flow should be very positive. Thomas Cook probably is a business school case study of how not to manage that business model. But you're right, the overall market is under severe pressure.
Was it just the travel industry that caused some of the pain, or was there a banking story in this mix as well, where risk parameters have changed and some of the lenders were not willing to lend out or underwrite as much as they would have been in the past because, you know, red lights were flashing?
I think red lights were flashing very hard indeed. And let's not forget that Thomas Cook has been through a number of years of financial restructuring. And it comes back to the point I made earlier on, which is you have to question whether the debt level for a company like Thomas Cook, in a challenging environment, as Steve highlights, whether that debt level was appropriate.
But do you think that would have been allowed in the past, was my point? Because banks obviously are very mindful of the risks now, so have changed some of their lending standards. Do you think that might have been a catalyst, given your intimate knowledge of banking?
I think if you look at the change in banking regulation, whether it's Dodd-Frank, whether it's Basel III, whether it's the tightening up in capital requirements, it's the tightening up in lending standards. If we'd had this discussion in 2007, when bank lending standards were much more relaxed, I think you're absolutely right. I think it's a combination of factors: too high a level of debt, industry under threat, banks under pressure because of higher capital requirements.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.